Hey everybody, it's Jason with OTPG on the Play Games, and we're going to be checking out some of the Legend of the Force cards. Are we spoiled enough yet? I feel like the last set hardly even got out of the boxes before we were already seeing spoilers for set 5. But there are some really cool Force units that are going on with the set 5 spoilers, and we got a group together. I want to thank Matt, Dan, and Greg from the OTPG Discord group that joined us. We got together, had lots of fun doing some playtesting last night. I am going to showcase some of the wins and losses with the deck that I'm working on, or that I'm kind of playing around with. It is a tier B, if best list. Do not think that it's great, but it is a raid double blue list that I put together, kind of showcasing the power of Dune. It is a great unit. And also with Satine, it has the ability to mill really hard. And there's going to be a lot of Obi-Wan leader played. And then at the very end, there's a deck that Greg played. I'm only playing one match where he absolutely blows me out. But that deck has a lot of gas. And even though the base was not working the way it should be, he still did a great job at putting together a deck that has a lot of potential. And we haven't even seen all the cards out of the next set, so definitely worth watching to the end for that last match. We'll start off with a slideshow of the Satine list and kind of my ideas and theory crafting of how to put it together. And as you watch some of the matches, you'll see how it kind of morphs and changes. I'll make a couple changes in the list as we go forward, and you'll see different cards being taken in and out there. But one of the things I want to bring to everybody's attention is that we have a new shop that is joining us for our weeklies, and that is Animal House Cards. They are doing their Star Wars Unlimited special weekly launch events this Saturday, the 17th, and the following Saturday, the 24th. They are featuring double weekly participation packs. That's right, the ones with the Han Solo, that big $40 foiled out card. They're in those packs, so you got double the chances of pulling one of those. They are also doing a $10 entry fee with 100% of the entry fee going back to store credit, and you can trade in the store credit for packs of any set. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just want to make sure you're aware of that. It's one of the things that is unique to this shop. No other shop has offered store credit for the Star Wars players. That's really cool. So I want to make sure you're aware of that. We're going to go ahead and flip over to the slideshow and the presentation about the building of the deck, and then we're going to jump into the play testing. So I hope you enjoy. Hey everybody, we're back, and we are going to be talking about a deck list idea that has kind of been kicked around a little bit in my head with the new cards that have come out from the Legends of the Force spoilers. So On the Play Games is bringing you the Legends of the Force. Are we spoiled yet? And we're going to be talking a little bit about a mill strategy that has kind of been kicking around in my head. Satine has been a card that's been around for a little while. It is a Mandalorian, which is pretty important. We're going to be talking about that in a little bit. And some of the new cards are Grogu, with its hidden mechanic, and also its action ability of healing up to 2 damage from a unit, which is very important for what we're trying to do. Remember, Satine doesn't care about what your base stat line is on the unit. It only cares about how much health, how much HP is left on the unit when you activate it, the action. So we want to keep our units healthy. And then it also flings damage back at another unit. Which is going to come in really handy, because one of the things that is a bit of a drawback with Doom is that it does the end of, or when the regroup phase starts, it gives the experience tokens to other friendly non-vehicle units. So pretty much we need to stay in the ground arena, all right, which is right now, if they jump the light speed, kind of counterintuitive, right? I mean, everybody's kind of pushing to the space. So this deck list is trying to stay to the ground as much as possible. But we are going to try to take advantage of Doom's ability alongside of Satine in trying to grow our units on the ground, so that when we do go ahead and put Satine onto the field, all of our units that are readied at the time that she hits the battlefield, can then tap and start milling out our opponent. And we're hoping that we're going to be looking at units that have like 10, 12 health when she comes out, and we really just grind hard. Okay. The big thing that we need to do is make sure that we try to find a leader that pairs best with the key cards in this mill strategy. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. We want to talk about how to protect the key cards in the mill strategy. We also want to talk about how we're going to pull together these cards and how to maintain them in the battlefield. All right, and I've got a couple of cards that really don't see play, but in this list, they're kind of fun. And is there a secondary win condition? Perhaps the mill strategy is going to be the secondary mill strategy, and this is just going to be kind of an aggro-y deck with the experience counters on it, pushing in damage, but then all of a sudden we switch to a mill. All right. And remember, when we start milling, we're going to be presenting a form of disruption. So if we get to a point where our opponent doesn't have cards in hand and they're hoping to draw into things, and we're milling those cards into their discard pile, that's going to cause them some problems. And I actually got to play this game, this deck that I'm going to show you in a little bit last night. I made a couple changes since then. I got fussed at for only having 2 Luke Skywalkers, so I went ahead and tweaked one card and added Luke Skywalker in there. It actually brought the curve down a little bit, the cost down, the overall cost of the curve for the deck down just a touch. But the deck played against a yellow Boba Fett 4. And we know that's not a top tier deck, even though it has won a planetary qualifier. But it's not like blowing out the meta right now. But it really did run over me. Now, that was the first time that I played the deck. I probably made a bad choice in my mulligans. And I'll talk about the base that I'm pairing this with, and you'll know that as soon as I mention it, it's going to be it's one of those bases where you really have to make a strong decision on your mulligans, because it's just that kind of, it's just very, very difficult if you don't do it right. All right. So Dune, Grogu, Satine, these guys are all coming together in this list to do very important roles in what we're trying to do as far as the mill strategy. All right. Is Satine mill even a feasible strategy? It's going to be risky, especially with the rise of Data Vault in the current meta. A lot of decks are running 60 cards now. And so one of the things that is a bit difficult for control decks when they go into their secondary plan of just trying to mill you out, or mill their opponents out, I should say, is that their opponents have 60 cards. Now, a lot of these control strategies are tapping into green. Kira's done pretty well with that in the Kira Green lists. They do a fantastic job after an overwhelming barrage, and they'll just go ahead and mill out from there if they have to. They do play Vigilance off aspect, and they will bring in a resupply if they have to. But with this deck, it gives us just a little bit more mill and pushes it even further. Right now, the highest HP base that we have at 35 points is Colossus. Now, that's what I was talking about with in that first game that I played against the yellow Boba Fett last night. It was 1 out of 2 games. It makes the mulligan very difficult, and I found that out real quick. I didn't have a Grogu in my first hand. I ended up with some very clunky, like every card was a forward casting cost or playing cost, and it was just very difficult to come back from that very fast aerial assault, because I'm not putting units into space, because I don't want to put vehicles into space when I'm getting experience counters at the the start of the regroup phase from Doom, when it doesn't give it to when it gives it to non-vehicle units. So with that said, I am pretty much staying out of the space arena. So I need to figure out some different ways of dealing with space units. Now Grogu does give us some of that. They do some indirect damage. I throw it onto a unit, whether it's Grogu or something else. Then Grogu throws it back at the space unit, and I can try to control that. All right. While Dune is growing the Grogu and whatever else I've put out, and we want to keep that going and try to keep Grogu on the board and so forth. We have to do a lot of things. We have to heal our bases and our units because Satine doesn't care about what your base HP is on your units. It's how much HP is left, the remaining HP, rounded up. Now, thankfully, it's rounded up. But if you've got a lot of damage on your units, they're not going to mill a lot of cards. So we need to be getting that damage off of our units as best as possible, and we need to do it in a very effective way. We can place shield tokens on our units. We can place sentinels to bring that damage into different directions. And that's going to help us protect those key cards and, most importantly, our base, so we can stay in the game. And, this may be like I said, it's kind of a memey tier B deck. But, it might be a little bit better. Who knows? So we want to look at what leaders pair best with these key cards in the mill strategy. Luke Skywalker, Faithful Friend, has been around forever. It produces a shield token. However, it only does it once the turn that the unit comes into play, and it forces us to play under curve to be able to do that. That's two things that are working against it. It's very limited, and when it flips over, it doesn't have any restore to it, so it doesn't help us keep our base healed while we're doing this. But it does, however, when it attacks, it does start to give shield tokens to other units just every time it attacks. So that's kind of cool. So I did consider that, and it does flip over on 6. If you'll notice, all 3 of these leaders are flipping on 6. Okay. Rey has a lot going for it. One, it can put multiple experience counters on our units, which allows us to grow the HP by 1 every time we add an experience counter on it. So that's working towards that mill strategy later on. Plus, it is adding to the attack power, and that allows us to put pressure on their base while we're waiting to get to Satine. And so that works out. And when you flip her over, she continues to put experience tokens on units, and she has a pretty big HP herself. She can grow herself up by 1, and you also see the restore on her as well. So she does have the ability to help heal our base if we need to send her into the opponent's base or into an opponent's unit or what have you. And in the second game I played last night, there were several times where I would just send in a restore unit to an opponent. I was playing Yellow Han, old Han, so it was very interesting watching as they would put their cards in their hand down as resources, and then to ramp up. So they were going down in cards, and here I am growing my units and flinging damage with Grogu, and they were trying to hit, use their units to do damage to mine. And I kept waiting for the Waylay or the Cunning, or even for them to throw a Millennium Falcon at me, which they did eventually put the big Millennium Falcon out. I didn't see the small one, so I was lucky there. They did try to put the the Jump to Lightspeed Millennium Falcon out, and I quickly took care of that with both the Grogu and a Vigilance being played. Got that thing out of the way. But it was a little tricky, but once I put down Satine, and they my units were very big at that point in time because I naturally drew into her. They just conceded, and that was it. I also considered Kanan Jarrus because he puts shields, and you can put multiple shields on units. However, he doesn't grow the units, and he's limited to traits. And even though we do have a creature as part of our main combo pieces, or combo units, he doesn't do a whole lot once you turn him over either. He just gets bigger, okay? But he does have a pretty big HP, especially when you control a creature. So there is something to be said about that, all right? So I do like him a little bit, but overall, I felt like the winner was Rey, more than a scavenger. Out of the 3 leaders I was looking at the most, because she's growing the units, she restores the hit points on the base once deployed. She's not conditional or as conditional as Luke or Kanan. Then there were some honorable mentions. I was looking at Obi-Wan. However, again, doesn't grow our units. Heals them up, though, so there is kind of a trade-off there that works, you know. And then I was looking at Yoda. However, Yoda deploys slower, doesn't protect any units like Obi-Wan does. He has Sentinel, but he does have the Restore. But, however, Yoda doesn't grow units either, so there is a little bit of an issue there. So I went with Rey with the list that I'm going to be presenting in a little bit. All right. Protecting key cards and the base. We want experience tokens, we want shield tokens, we want healing, and we want sentinels. So Doom is awesome at creating experience tokens. And if you're playing double aspect, a 2/7 is an amazing stat line. He dodges a lot of the typical vigilance removal. He dodges a lot of the direct damage removal, and he is very difficult to just run units into at 4. There are not very many 4 casting cost units that can ambush into him and kill him, or that just kill him from 3 costs and they're ready and they can go into him. So he's a really strong stat line if you can play him in double vigilance. The card vigilance itself, every one of these options in these modes is right in line with what we want to be doing. Discard 6 cards from your opponent's deck. Yep. Heal 5 damage from your base. Sounds good to me. Defeat a unit with 3 or less remaining hit points. This happens more than you'd believe. I mean, the Sentinels are forcing them to go into our units. Grogu and some other event cards are slinging damage at the opponent's units. And so the 3 remaining hit points does come up a lot. And then being able to give a shield token, very important in a lot of situations. Rey herself, restoring and giving experience counters. So doing 2 things there. And then Obi-Wan, don't count him out, because not only is he a Sentinel, he is also giving experience tokens. And then if you put them on a Force unit, which, there's a lot of Force units in this deck that I'm getting ready to show you, you get to draw a card. So that kind of helps with the Colossus base that we might be looking at. And I'm not totally sold that Colossus is the right base. A 30-point base might be okay. But for right now, we are trying Colossus out, just to check it out for right now, because I'm trying some new cards, right? All right. Again, also protecting these key cards. Grogu, talked about it before. He is difficult, but you can kill him. But he also, again, dodges a lot of the vigilance defeat cards. Takedown doesn't kill him. Fell the Dragon doesn't kill him. So there's a lot of protections in these cards that kind of just have just a little, their powers just below the Fell of the Dragon, making them viable targets, and their toughness is just above Takedown, making them a viable target. So that's pretty cool. Village Protectors, giving us that Sentinel and producing a shield. Plus, we can grow it with Ray. I consider it really a 4-drop if I can get away with it. And in this deck, I've got a lot of 1-drops. Probably more 1-drops than I would like because I'm making some concessions with one particular card, and I'll mention it here in a little bit. But it does 2 things really well, and I'll talk about that too. Then we got Redemption. It does everything we want. It gives us Sentinel. It gives us life healing, both from the base and from our units. And it has a rather large amount of hit points itself. So, I mean, we could just drop it into play, and if we don't do any damage to it, it mills for 9 when it readies up. So that's a lot. And then there was a point where I had 3 Rays in the list I was looking at. And I was just kind of like, all right, went down to 2 Rays. And then I'm like, down to 1 Ray as I, try to figure out how to get, the maximum number of Lukes in. So we are playing a Ray because there are, our key unit, Doom, is not heroic. And so he will get the shield token that she provides when she attacks. And she heals damage. All right. So she does 2 things out of the 4 that we need. All right. And I like that a lot. Plus, she has a pretty good size to her back end. And if she's on the field with Doom, she's going to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And she gets big fast. I mean, she goes right to an 8 immediately. So, pretty nice. All right. And then ways that we're going to try to pull the mill strategy together. All right. Owen Lars, he's one of our turn 1 plays. So we drop him, we immediately put a experience token on him. He is now a 1/4. That by no means is a great size unit to put on the field on turn 1. Like a 2/1, 2 cost, 1/4 is not something I would normally want to play. But a 2 cost 1/4 that has restore 2 and when defeated, I get to look for a force unit. Well, now we're talking about something I might be willing to play. All right, go ahead and kill it. I get to go now replace it. So here we are getting cards back in our hand and immediately starting to recoup back from that 1 card disadvantage that Colossus is forcing us into. All right. Plus, it allows us to search up one of the 2 combo pieces with the Doom. All right, being a force creature. Pretty good. Not to mention Obi-Wan that we've already shown. Ray that we've already shown. And we'll talk about some others here in just a minute. Also, we need a way to get to Satine, and there is 1 upgrade that I'm playing in this deck, and that is Second Chance. When Second Chance first came out, the double aspect blue or vigilance just was so bad. All right, it's like who would pay 6 because nobody wanted to play double vigilance. Who would play 6 to replay a card? But the thing is, you get to replay it for free. Okay, and you do play it, so you get the on-play triggers. There are cards in this deck, like Luke Skywalker, for example. If they defeat your Luke Skywalker and you put that card on it, they don't want to defeat your Luke Skywalker, because if they defeat your Luke Skywalker and then you play it back for free, you get the -6/-6. But really my target is Satine. I want to put her back onto the battlefield. I want to make sure she gets back onto the ground zone, and I can continue milling. All right. And if I can get her back in and Dune's out, I can continue growing my units. The same thing with Dune. I can put him back out. You know, if they kill him, comes back out. There are so many great targets for second chance in this deck that honestly, it's such a great card. So naturally, I look for This Is the Way. All right, This Is the Way says search the top 8 cards of your deck for up to 2 Mandalorian and or upgrade cards. Well, Satine's a Mandalorian, and second chance is an upgrade. So I get 2 of them. Again, allowing me to take 1 card, get 2 back for it. I am now going up on cards and recouping again from the Colossus drawback. Not too bad. I'm down for that. That's something we want to do. All right. So this is how we're pulling it together, and hopefully we're able to protect it enough to be able to survive into a mid-game state, perhaps. And then if we're not pushing enough damage on their base, or if we're not surviving well enough with our base, keeping our base healthy enough, then we can switch into a mill strategy and grind the rest of their deck out and just watch them die in front of us. All right, and so this is what I've come up with, and I call it Scooby Snacks. Scooby Snacks basically because we have the Hound. Doom is my Scooby-Doo of the deck, and he's passing out his Scooby Stacks in the form of XP counters. So that's where we go. We have got the Compassionate Senator, I believe is what I'm looking at. And that is one of my 1-drops that I am kind of making a concession on. It's not very strong in that it costs 2 resources to use its ability, but it does heal a unit or a base. This card has not seen anywhere close to even a meme version of a deck. So I'm really stepping outside the box with some of these cards. But it does a lot of the things we want it to do. It is a 1-drop. It is non-heroic, so Ray works with it. So it can get shield tokens and all that good stuff. It can become very big. You can turn into a 3/7 with just Ray's ability, and then grow even more so afterwards. It has the ability to heal the base and heal our units. All of that, wonderful. Moisture Farmer. That card, when it first got printed, immediately went into Ray decks. Now, both that card and the Compassionate I think it's Center. I'm having a hard time reading the card right now, sorry. They're both cards that can die to a ping Tarkin Town turn 1. Okay? But they also can survive a ping Tarkin Town. They can go right up to 5. And that keeps them safe for turn 1. Now, the one that's a little bit tricky is going to be the Owen Lars. That one only goes up to a 1/4, but if they kill that, I immediately get to replace that card, and potentially with a force unit. And that's fine by me. I'm all about that. Krill's there just basically because I want to force somebody to use their Tarkin Town or burn some type of kill or run something into it. If they don't, then hey, every card in this deck, with the exception of Grogu, is a vigilance aspect and matches with my base, and I'm going to draw cards. So it's there for that alone. All right. Plus it has Restore 1 on it. So it does some things there, and it turns into a 3/4 pretty quick. All right. And I kind of see that as a turn 2 play. That's why I have 9 1-drops, and I only have really 1 2-cost unit. All right. But if I have to, Krill's there to play. All right. Then it binds all things. This can be an interesting card. When I first played this deck, and I was playing against the Boba Fett list, and I realized that I need something that can handle air units that are doing indirect damage to my units or to me, and I can assign it to my units. I need this so I can then throw that back at them. And what better way than to use that to either heal my unit up, or if you notice, there are a lot of force units starting at the three cost part of this deck. Grogu, Yoda, Doom. You go on to Rey, Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, all force units. The deck is full of them. And I get to search up force units. So that all works out really well for me. All right. This is away, 3 of them. We already talked about that. It also gives me ability to grab other Mandalorians like the Concord Dawn Interceptors if I need to get those up and out early. Those grow as well. That can go up to a 4/7. And then if they attack into it, it turns into a 6/7. So that can be really hard to deal with and can give a little bit of protection against those early aerial assaults. So we hope that can kind of hold off enough of the space-based decks to be able to get into our game. Especially with Grogu healing some of the damage off of it while doing damage back to their space units. Kind of a big deal. Then we got our Village Protectors. They explain themselves. They got a shield. They're Sentinels. Yoda is giving us our Restore. It has kind of a big rear end. It can go immediately to a 3/5 with Rey if I play it on turn 4. It also can be played right before I draw Doom, which is going to allow me to turn it into a 3/5 at the start of the regroup phase. So that's pretty nice. And that leads us into the Force Unit Doom, then Satine. Those are our combo pieces. Then we've got Takedown. I just put 2 of them in there just to have. I'm really worried more about those early fast decks that are coming at me. That might change a little bit later on as I kind of see how the deck plays out. Our Vigilance is there. We've got our Second Chance. We've talked about Rey and why that's there. We got our Obi-Wan, give us a little more Sentinel. We went up to 3 Lukes. I might bring that back down to 2, but I was told that it is criminal to have it at 2, so I brought it down. And then we have the Redemption at 2, which has everything we want, just like we said. So we're going to switch gears here, and we're going to do a little bit of play testing with this and hopefully be able to get a couple of games in and see how it goes. All right, we'll see you on the other side. Yeah, cool, man. You got the Obi-Wan Kenobi rolling. Love it.
Yeah, it's experiment, man. Very early stages.
I switched out my base from the Colossus. I'm not liking the 5 cards. It makes the mulligans so difficult.
Oh, yeah.
This list. I'm scared every time. Let's see here. I'll keep this. It's good to hear your voice, man. How you been?
Busy, dude.
I hear that.
Try to get away.
It's so weird because it I don't know. It's an experiment. It's what it is.
In grindy millness. We'll see how it goes.
Action. Use the Force. Play a unit from your hand. It costs 2 less. Ooh, sweet. Card away. I'm playing cards that have been around for a while that have not seen any play in anything near competitive. So,
I dig it.
We're definitely pushing the envelope. And he is a force unit when you attack with him. So, what do I do? What do I do? We'll do that guy. Somebody just messaged. But yeah, this Saturday, looks like we are doing our first event that is going to be at Animal House this Saturday.
I've never been there.
It's big, is what it is. It is very big. He gets an experience counter when you use a force. When you play.
Obi-Wan gives them out like little pills. Obi leader.
You used the force. So you attacked, got the force, used it, put it over there, got it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. That's a big guy. He does a lot of damage. I'm going to claim initiative because I am scared of that big guy.
Pass.
Her away. And I'm going to put that out.
Nope.
But I got a graphic from one of the owners at Animal House, and I need to see what. Oh, you just put a General's Blade on that guy. Oh man, you're gonna be putting out units super cheap. Super duper cheap.
Well, I can't attack with him and use his action ability. So it's kind of probably not the smartest move to do that, but I wanted him to survive. So
yeah, he's getting things done.
I gotta get through here. Sentinel first.
I guess we're gonna go here. Let's go a card from a deck. Yay! I drew a card.
Oh, you went to base?
Oh yeah, I can't handle any of those forces you got going on there. Oh boy, yeah, that's some thickness you got going on.
Well, you got that nice restore, so boom.
That dude takes a bite out of crime.
Cool.
I'm gonna claim the initiative.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got some good synergies going on. Okay. Nothing fantastic in this hand. 5. So let's get this big boy out the way.
Ah.
Lots of. I'm loving all this force synergy going on here.
What's up, nerds?
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Yeah, I'm playing the green. Well, I can share my screen. Killian, if you're not gonna look at the sharing screen, I can.
Oh no, I got it all
share
minimized.
some I can see.
Yeah, it's all minimized.
No, you're recording.
Go for it.
Let's do this.
What did you do? I missed it. You exhausted Obi-Wan
Put an experience token on Ezra.
Oh yeah, getting saucy with it. I'm gonna put one on that cat. Probably should have attacked. Seems how you get ready to wipe my dude out, but oh well. Oh, I was so worried about that. That is not good. Well, we'll get 3 in the base, and I hopefully draw a card. Yay! Look at there. Do I kill? This deck is so bad. All I've done is record losses.
I am the beatdown, but you keep drawing, which is not good.
I do have a little bit of card advantage, but a lot less cards in my deck, which is kind of the opposite of where this deck's supposed to go. But at any moment's notice.
All right, we'll play the beatdown.
And you got
Matt, you still here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess
I can hardly hear you.
You hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
My mic was really far from my head.
You're in the gym rocking it right now, right?
No, I just got home.
Oh, right on.
Returned.
Oh boy, here we go. Here comes the beats. And that, all the cool cards I'm having the. Oh, I didn't realize I had that card sitting over there. I already gotten that. Okay. I'll throw that down for a little breather. The ghost getting all up in there.
This feels wrong to put this on this.
Oh, here. I don't even want to know.
I think I'm going to do... No. Yeah, let's start there. Ambush.
Okay. Is it ambushed?
Yeah, I played Timely from Smuggle Timely.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Ooh. Okay, yeah, you're putting it in the work. I'll go ahead and put a little hidden Grogu out there. See if he can do some work before the game's over. And then I'll put. How can I not lose this guy? Everything's so big. Oh, I have to Sentinel. I have to go to Sentinels. You make everything not want to attack.
That's the plan.
It's so good. All right, we'll deploy her. She is in trouble.
He's not in danger.
I guess I have to go at. Here, this, and put it here. Love when I just lose my leader right away. So good. Or not. Which one is the best one?
Got a lot of restore going on.
I have so much to deal with on this board, it's not even funny. I reveal.
Well, there's a little less.
What did I discard? Grogu, okay. This is, I guess, going to go into there. Dude, I'm so dead. So dead on board. I think you just claim and win, right?
Not quite yet.
You said charge up.
Okay, so. You're my only hope.
Good thing I I say this.
Wow. I'm in deep doo-doo. Let's make him bigger, I guess. And yeah, that's all kind of the game. Let's see here.
I've pulled Yoda from this deck.
Pulled Yoda.
I've not been able to.
Yoda?
Yeah, I did.
Crazy.
It's sinful, isn't it?
I took Yoda out of this list too.
I mean, I called Killian's deck sinful for not running exactly 3 Lukes. So.
It's up to 3 now because you called it criminal or something shit like that. I was like, all right, I'll go back up to 3. I was like,
Running 3 what? What card was it?
Luke. Which it's kind of criminal not to run 3 Luke, so let's be serious. I guess
Luke. SOR Luke?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is criminal. It's a blue heroism deck.
Yeah, all right, guys. Easy.
It's so good. That's the best card in the game.
It is so good.
I bought Force Lightnings today, actually.
Force Lightnings? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have any. That card's gonna be that and the what is the Fallen Lightsaber? Those are gonna be huge cards.
So it looks like Force Throw. Yeah, it looks like Force Throw is not getting banned, right? So far.
Not
so far, no.
I think they'll at least wait until they see a deck that goes bonkers with it or something. Oh, what do I do?
Would you have resourced these? Would this have been your choice? I'm very curious because you're a very skilled player. It's good to have somebody over my shoulder, like pinging me, saying like that's bad. I'm not going to change anything now, but I'm just very curious.
Yeah, probably.
You are
especially against double blue.
Terrible player for doing that.
Look at that.
Lukey. I don't know how to play Ray either. I don't think I've ever actually sleeved up Ray once. So I'm just... I was in a pretty tight game against an Anakin Blue Colossus, and I put second chance on the Force Hound, or whatever the hell it's called.
Do you run Shuggy in that deck?
Shuggy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in the Obi-Wan deck?
No, in your deck.
What is
She's a good fit.
What is Shuggy?
4/6.
She's a snuggle for 6, right? Double blue. And if you upgrade her, she gets she gets Sentinel?
No, if the enemy has any upgrades, including pilots or experience tokens.
Right.
If she has Obi-Wan stats and she's 4 cost, or you smuggle her for 6.
I don't even know what card that is. I'm gonna have to
From set 2, I think.
look it up. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, she's definitely from set 2 because it's the only time we ever got smuggled for some fucking reason.
They need to bring that back.
I don't know why they haven't.
Yeah, we keep introducing people. Yeah. I don't like that little bastard.
Kroll? He's probably one of the worst cards in this deck right now.
Well,
yeah,
he's good.
He's good.
He's a good boy.
This whole deck is bad. So, it's just where it stands. Oh.
Use the false.
Anakin be up to shenanigans.
I forgot.
Shenanigans. Anakin shenanigans.
Bubba Anakins. Be using too many napkins.
The back of napkins.
I'm surprised you didn't wipe that scroll out.
Yeah, I hated the last, but we're gonna take a different path today. We're gonna.
You get it. With 6 white cards in the deck, and that's the one I get. I can't afford to lose him to claim initiative. Do. All my cards are trash. I'll use him. Pull that cat up. I'll do that to him.
Oh.
Grogu's legit.
That Luke can get out of hand very fucking fast, by the way.
Luke Skywalker, the new
Which one?
Luke.
Yep.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Not
I
gonna
didn't
lie.
realize what he did. I didn't realize exactly what his ability was until I did it. I was like, oh.
It's pretty good.
Ooh. Ah. Okay.
We're working it.
I see what you did there.
The magic's happening.
Oh, I think I gotta do this.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Not to the ground. No. Not my poor Grogu. Don't do him. Or the other guy.
I don't know.
You probably take the other guy.
I can't kill a Grogu there.
Hey, that's
So
true.
that.
My posse's getting bigger.
The bad thing, it doesn't sync well with Obi because you can't use his token. You can't upgrade something with an experience on it.
Yeah. But it's just such a good card. I don't even know what I'd put in place of it.
Right now, you're putting me in my place. That's really all that matters. Pretty well. I just don't know what to do with regional governor. It's...
Oh, Luke.
Just call Luke.
Cards in the deck.
Yeah.
Call Luke and pray.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what I would
an
do.
experience token to another unit without an experience token on it. Okay. So I'm going.
Or if you say Luke or Obi-Wan, you're probably either one of those are probably good choices.
Oh, because you do have two.
In this
It doesn't matter about the
deck,
subtext, does it?
Without giving away my hand.
I will defeat that and we'll heal this.
Ooh. That is nice.
We're digging hard here. We'll do.
Should have anticipated the way that was going to go. Do I really use this and I'll go on?
Do you?
I don't think so.
No? Oh, man.
I'm not going to vanquish Uncle Owen. That feels wasteful.
Vanquish?
Yes, vanquish on Uncle Owen.
Nah.
I made Tanner Rivals Fall a moisture farmer like 2 weeks ago.
Man.
At least did a little Grogu.
You did get my Grogu, which I needed my Grogu to live. He was needing to survive. Now I'm in a tight spot again.
Not as bad as last time.
Not
your
quite.
Looks a lot better.
There's a little bit of hope here.
I mean, it depends. The question is, do you have it? I don't know.
What, this
Do
guy?
you have a Luke? Yeah. That's the one.
That guy?
That is the one.
Do you run 3 of them?
Yes, I do run 3 of them now. I was not going to let you call me out like that without making some changes.
That's great. What do I do? What do I do? This, I think.
Oh.
Here we go.
So we're going to go here. We'll go here. To the base. Showing me what's up.
Oh, the doggy is coming out to play.
Puppy dog is out. Please don't die, puppy dog.
It's great. That's a great card.
It's great. It's great. I'm so happy for you. I love this.
I'm glad all your units are about to get gigantic.
7 health is nuts. That's crazy.
For a 4? Yeah. A
Yeah.
2-7 for 4 it's crazy.
That's like fucking Jabba stats.
You know.
Do I kill it or do I think I just go?
You're just gonna run to the base? I could put 1 on this. Oh, great. Oh my goodness, I'm in so much trouble. This. And then I have to...
You got what, 5 restore going right now? It's a lot.
Yeah, but it ain't 7. Doggy daycare into that.
Lame.
He'll finish that. And then that into your base. And pass.
Oh, look. Good for me.
Did you just get the removal of the sentinel you needed?
No, not really. Could do that. First.
The lightsaber.
It looks good on Luke, I think. He looks good in green.
He does look good in green. Goes well. That looks pretty good too.
Uh-oh.
And the question is, do I want to do anything about it? Or just leave it there? I feel like I have to do something. Couple there, couple here. Not too worried about him dying. So a couple more here, 1 more there. How much is that total? 7. 1 from the base and done.
Okay. I gotta kill it, right?
That's hopefully the plan. Might as well send Obi-Wan into here, right? I'm going to give that to Senior loot controller card.
Yep.
But I think I have to trade. Oh, I don't die.
Not trading.
I didn't
He
die.
lives.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
That's gonna kill me though.
It makes. I guess this is what I gotta do.
Oh. So many experience counters going away. 4 plus 3 is 7.
I only played a 6 cost, but the trade is fair.
I lose that guy and that guy, or I guess I'm still in the race if I just keep pushing at your base, right? Kinda, sorta, maybe. Not much of a mill deck, eh?
It's doing fine, I think, right now.
Just milling their life.
Yep.
Oh, that is a fat Owen.
Yeah, he's the uncle's getting bigger.
He's a big dude, man. Question is, what do I kill? I think.
Do you kill?
Do I kill the dog or do I kill the Owen? Oh, I can.
Do you kill both? How do you kill either? You got -6?
I can't kill both, but
Do you have -6?
and kill this. Oh wait,
No.
yeah. This trigger, ambush here.
Oh, ambush. What the?
What the hell just happened? How did? Wait. Can I undo that? Oh, there's no undo in this.
What were you trying to do?
Fuck! I was trying to hit Owen with the -3/-3. Did I get him with the -3/-3?
Yeah.
I guess I did.
Yep. But he had 4 life.
Ah, fuck math. Stupid. I'm an idiot.
He did have 4 life.
Oh.
Um,
Oh well. God damn it.
I put the big booty sister
Beth, did you
out.
see me fucking that up and we're like, just like, no.
I mean, I kept saying I don't know how you're killing either one of them, but if you put the -3 on the dog with the ambush, you definitely would have killed him.
Oh, yeah. And I wouldn't have taken any damage. And now everybody's going to get, all your cats get nice and juicy right now.
Yeah, but I gotta kill that Anakin. Send it. Oh, cancel. Here, let me see what I can do here.
So your goal is to get Doomy on the board and huge life and then mill to death.
What did I just do?
Hey, I think you just milled me.
That wasn't quite what I wanted to do, but okay.
You milled an Obi-Wan and a Padawan Starfighter.
That was.
Oh, they're hot.
It's only 3. 2 cards? Is that what I milled? 2? 3?
How does the mill work?
Supposed to be health rounded up. I had 3 life, so 4, yeah. So that did not work out well. Pass. And done.
Okay, that's good. Oh, do that. Okay. Boom.
Oh, that's nice.
Boom. Where to? I think.
You killed my boy.
Finally, Owen's gone.
Lukey.
Yeah,
I guess I have to go. Luke Skywalker and kill that.
You don't have to do anything.
If I want to survive, I think I might have to do that.
You have choices, really.
I don't even know what you just did. What did you just do? Give an experience?
I put an XP on Anakin.
There you go.
Ah, sucks.
This game is going so sideways. Jedi lightsaber? No. Give that guy a counter so he has a chance.
Do I mill you back? No, I attack.
I think it says all units, right? Including yours?
Yeah.
All right. So the question is, I think I do this, heal the dog, and do the damage there. And then this, I'll mill, and this, I'll mill.
Hey, you could mill me out next round.
And then
I could be completely milled next round.
We'll see if I'm lucky.
Not that I want to give you an idea here.
We'll see if I'm lucky enough to pull that off.
Dog.
I do have a 4/4 Sentinel Village Protector over here.
Goddamn dog. I can't get rid of the fucking dog. Oh, redemption. Yeah, you're gonna get me here.
Woohoo! This might be the first recorded victory. Oh, what is going to happen? What did you kill? My Village Protector. Okay. A 9. We got 5 points of damage on that bad boy. To go. And it does 9. I don't want to lose my girl. And you have a Sentinel, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Not that big of a... Ah, man. I guess I will tap her to mill you. Before you kill her.
No. Oh, I can't undo. Fucking shit, this fucking thing.
You can cancel an attack. What did you do? You can cancel an attack.
It's okay. I put an XP on Obi-Wan. I was going to attack first, but that's fine.
There is a cancel button, like if you haven't selected where you're putting it, you can cancel the leader ability.
Oh.
But
I just rely too much on the undo.
I still have to...
Where's tech? I need to sideboard tech for this kind of match.
Tech.
You have tech in yours, Matt?
No, I don't even have takedowns in mine.
I tried it without takedown, and I was not happy.
Mine's all gas.
I feel like I didn't have enough aggro to get it done, but I want to see yours go. I want to see your 2-2.
I think the only events I have in mine are what is it? The Negotiator. A Mystic Reflection, Timely Intervention, and the Force is with me.
Of course, you got another one.
I've been hanging on to her for a minute.
Yeah, I figured.
I was like, I gotta keep hold of that. Let's see.
The question is, how many do you have? Is really the kind of key question here. And then the dumbass, the doomy dog, he needs to fucking just juicing everybody. Killing me. Mill the fuck out.
Yeah, but you're gonna live that turn. That one critical turn, and you got a lot of damage on the board.
Yeah, I mean, you're forcing me to do this. Well, actually, I don't need to do that. Because you can't mill me anymore if I don't have any more cards left. But I did it anyway. I can't cancel. Is there a cancel?
On the attack, I don't. If it's not in
Yeah,
that
no,
bottom
I
right hand
cancel.
corner, you should be able to back out.
Doesn't let me cancel. I gotta think before I click.
Once you pick the unit you're attacking, then,
Yep, I'm done. That was silly.
That does allow me to heal 1, 2, and do that. Done. And this.
Yes, motherfucking dog. Fat fucking Grogu. Big dumbass.
Attack my
Look at
dog.
how fat that little Grogu is right now. Jesus, that little boy. Gotta slow down on them Twinkies or something.
Oh. Let's get up in there while I can. Yep, that's the play.
I mean, I think I'm just totally out of gas here, man.
Got you down to 3 cards.
What the hell did I do there?
Attacked with your girl into my shielded sentinel. Oh, wow. I guess I just claimed initiative there.
Yep. Take that 6 damage right there. Last card, alright. Pretty useless.
Just 3 damage, I think you take on that round.
God damn.
I've been trying to kill your
dumbass needs to go so bad.
been trying to kill your Grogu for your Anakin for 8 turns now. Doom's been doing it though.
Oh man, I can't get rid of him. It's like too much of a wall. You got him. You got him. Yep.
Finally. You're just gonna give it to Kanan Jarrus.
What a Kanan cares?
Kanan don't care.
5 sets in, and Kanan's still a great card.
So good. It has so much text
I'm
on
not
it.
thinking. I'm just clicking things. I know I lost this. There's no way I can come back from it. It's impossible at this point.
I'm gonna go ahead and put.
I made a mistake on that one too.
We'll just. Oh, that was stupid. There you go. Open the doors there for you.
Well, what happened?
I attacked with a guy that couldn't kill your Obi-Wan because you put the experience token on it. And I didn't look and see what you did. So You got me. I got myself. Now you can go into that dog and I think kill it. Yep. And I'm in trouble here. Kill that. Oh, that's a force unit too? Oh, you drew the card on that. That's so good. That force knight is so dope.
Yeah, no cards left to draw. She's not that good right now.
Let me kill her and make you draw a card. So you take 3 damage. Well, I can go ahead and put that in the bin.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm toast. You're a good game. All right, I gotta bounce. Later, fellas.
All right, Dan. Appreciate the games.
Bye.
So yeah, I just double had to reconfirm the double WPP packs for Saturday. I keep wanting to go back on it and do it next weekend. And I'm like, well, I just finished spreading the word to a couple people, and they're like, all right, we'll do it this week. Like, we're only going to have like somewhere between 6 and 10 people that show up anyways. I wouldn't like worry too much. It's not like we're going to have like 20 people show up.
What time are they trying to do that
But we're going to do it between 7 and 8, so it's going to be a loose start time. And anybody post in the Discord if they run a little bit late, and we'll just hold it until whenever. We'll keep. Why not? I'll put one of those down and. Worst card in my deck.
Best card in mine.
Yeah, the Luke's getting the mad hookup. That guy there. That guy there. Ruh-roh.
More space. Oh, shit. Do that stuff.
Hoo-wee. What to do now?
Let's see.
This is a dangerous one to... That guy cannot stay on the table. Why is my dude so small? Nothing. I was looking at... I thought he was a 1-2. I was looking at the red numbers thinking he was a 1-2. My poor Grogu. He's done his work though. He put in his effort.
Goodbye, little Grogu.
Oh, that guy's big. That guy's real big.
You guys just trying new stuff?
Oh yeah, just trying out some new jams.
Yeah, I hope we get some more spoilers soon.
I'm trying out that satine cheese. And it is definitely cheese.
Does it work?
I've won 2 games out of like 9. So I would say no.
So it works like every other mill deck.
Yeah, it works as good as every other mill deck, which is not good. Okay. Just gonna watch you kill it in one turn.
Fortunately, I don't have the cards to do that.
Oh, I am stunned.
And that's the little thing on your base.
Yeah, the little like weird symbol. What if I did?
Wow. What if I did this? Did you just ambush into that guy?
Mm-hmm.
So wrong. How could you do that to my little puppy dog? He didn't deserve that. What did you just do? What am I missing here?
Gave Obi-Wan. I get Obi-Wan an XP.
Oh, of course you did. Why would I think you didn't? That's insane. All right. Did you just attack my... Are you attacking with your... What are you attacking with?
Owen.
You sacked Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen went in for the force units. Okay.
He stood no chance against the dog thing, whatever it's called.
The Doom the dog. What happened?
Eve Koth is still on the deck, but it has a little cog wheel over it, so I can't play him.
Oh, well, that sucks.
I thought I took him out. I forgot I reloaded the deck.
Well, now I feel like I'm gonna get a not cool win.
No, that's fine. He's useless after, like, turn 5. He's Cham. He's green Cham. That's all he is.
Okay.
Or I guess green super laser tech with Cham stats.
So this... Do that. And then... That's going to cost too much.
Man, Grogu's fucking huge.
Yeah.
He's a pretty big boy, isn't he?
He's some Force spaceships.
We'll toss her out there and see what happens. What the? Oh, you killed the dog. You killed the dog. Okay. That's cool. I was like, what?
I'm just gonna mill you. One.
What happened?
I milled you one with my A-Wing.
Oh, gotcha. Right on. That's pretty good. My doggy doesn't make my boys bigger though. That stinks. Do that instead. You just mill me.
Yeah.
We're gonna mill down here.
Old-fashioned mill off.
It's a mill off. Let's do this then. Dang. Did you mill with that guy or attack with that guy?
I'm just gonna keep milling.
Dude. Boss.
Fucking Lars.
Double R's. Why not? You know what I'm saying? All right. It's a straight mill down. Let's see here. How do I do this? We're going to do that.
I don't know what I have left.
You move damage.
In that case.
Who'd you kill? Which guy did you kill? Kill my Luke?
Yeah.
Alright. And then I will play a Luke. And I will kill that dude. Doggy time.
All right. Yeah, I think I lose this. I can't out because all my Lukes are gone.
You got 0 in hand.
Yeah, I have 0 in deck.
Alright, so you have 4 on that, dude. Okay, so I need to get use this to heal this. Do that. And then this to defeat this. And then what do I do? Put a start swinging at the base.
Your last 2 cards are fucking quick.
Glenn was doing me no good.
What cards were working? It's probably Maz.
Cheesing out.
It's like a ladder. It's like solitaire.
Getting there with the cheese. I'll toss him.
Oh.
And I'll toss that. I have to remember now that I don't click the cards and then choose OK. I'm going to make so many misplay errors.
Damn, his hand must be bad. He just waylaid my turn 1 play and didn't play anything.
What does this girl do? When defeated, you may use the force. If you do, give you -2/-2 for the phase. Ooh, that's a lot.
What are you looking at, girl?
What does that... Okay, play a unit from your hand. It gains hidden for the phase, and it's a 5/4. Okay. Smash. You got that force, baby. What does that give him? What's the little...
It's hidden.
Oh, got it. Right on. Sweet. Like, attack here. Claim the initiative. All right. Okay.
Oh, of course. Random Kenobi player is going to cheat. He buffed himself even though it says he can't.
When did you find? Okay.
I can't believe he actually just undid it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, can you still hit U and undo in this game?
And Petronaki, yeah.
Did you just attack with that unit and go past my sentinel? Oh,
No,
it does
I
zero damage. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, I see what you're doing. Let's see what kind of gas you're stepping on.
Come on, homie, you can play a 4-cost. No, you can't.
I don't know what I want to do here.
Do something crazy. Do something crazy.
Yeah, stay.
What's that dude do? Do 110, 1 defeated, doing damage to each enemy ground unit. Whoa, okay. That's a lot of.
Is that heavy?
That's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy be getting it done. And you have the force. You're not going to get rid of the force, are you? You're just going to mad keep that up, aren't you?
I don't have anything to use it on at the moment until that thing does, I guess.
I hope we don't run into another situation for a whole set where we're like, hey, we have all this like stuff to turn on coordinate or exploit, but nothing to really spend it on.
Right. It wouldn't surprise me at all. What's the other side? I wish I could see the other side of the leader. So we will do this. Is Grogu going to kill? Why are you going to kill Lars, Grogu? That's not even cool, man. What did he do to you?
Picked up a Darth Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannus. Petronaki? What the fuck is that? Captain Enoch?
Captain Eunuch.
Captain Enoch? Well, I'm gonna kill him with Obi-Wan because I'm not dealing with that shit ever.
Oh, that's just cheating.
Third Sister was designed to hold the fallen lightsaber.
You know you want to kill her instead.
Mm-hmm.
I played Maz. He's like, was Maz
What?
they?
What?
After I hit him with the Maz Fleet Lieutenant. Ooh, that can't feel good.
In all the things you do.
Force throws Vader.
Beep. Which unit did you give the minus to? I don't see it.
Obi.
To Obi's. Obi shenanigans.
What you about to do? Oh my god, overwhelming barrage. Shocker.
That's cool, because I get to do nothing there. What unit am I going to give 2 experience tokens to?
You already see me do 9 damage in 1 turn with the Obi-Wan leader?
All right, let me see here. That'd be.
It's like flabbergasted. Yes, 911. I just witnessed a murder. Oh, Obi Ataru is what killed. Oh, I'm playing Loopy.
Why did she? What? Oh, never mind.
Deal 2 damage. Puts you both you in kill shot.
Okay.
Hello there.
Just tap on my dude. Oh, wait. For resourcing. Never mind. Going to set.
Homie one. I can't get over that, dude. That's his permanent name.
You got him.
Fucking Luffy's like telling me the lore of like some of these characters. I'm like, he's like, he's the one that sacked himself to save Grogu. And I was like, yeah, he a real one for that. Drop Luke.
Fucking doggo.
Working it. Going at the dog. Not even playing. Just straight hating. Wait, how'd you kill two guys with... How'd you kill the dog and the dude? What am I missing? Oh, you...
Sidious.
Sidious killed two Sith guys? Boy, you really wrecked my face. You may use the force if you do defeat each with 3 or less hit points. Ouch. And now I get to put some counters on something. You just wrecked face. Oh, it's so good. Take him up to 6. That was so good, Greg. So good.
What was the... Oh, Obi-Wan, right?
We'll go.
That fucking 6'10" moisture farmer, though. Jesus Christ.
I was so gonna, like, mill some cards.
I can't wait to use Fell the fucking Dragon on a goddamn moisture farmer.
Wait, I thought I killed that thing. Oh, man. I just screwed the punted the pooch all over the place. Should have totally attacked that guy instead. That was so stupid. Oh, well. That's what happens.
Ooh, that changes.
Darth Sidious, man, just wrecked my board. Let's go ahead and... Oh, God, he just... Talk about your swingy games, man. This is wild.
No, it's fun. We're trying new shit.
I know, man. This is great. I love it. This is awesome. There's no frown on my face, man. You'll see it on the camera when I put this thing up tomorrow or whatever. Win or loss, this one will definitely go up. Let's see here. Getting in for the bigs. You're making me read cards, man. When this unit completes an attack and survives, you may defeat a unit with less remaining hit points than this unit's power. When this unit completes an attack... So it doesn't even matter where you attack. Okay, you can attack the base and still get all of it
Right.
there. Okay. That's gross. Really makes me want to search the top 5 cards in my library right now. Yeah, why not? Let's look at 5 cards. Sure. And I've already used hers. Pass. I think you're slowly coming over the top of me, though.
I don't have like a ton of top end in the stack, so we'll see.
Clear the board.
Yeah, Darth Sidious just... I think you 3 for 1 with that bad boy, and now you just did that. That was pretty good.
I love this pawn card. It looks so fucking good. It's like a kill on sight, like you just did, yeah.
Please ambush my 7-4 Ayla. Brother, please.
Don't kill my yurder. Ambush.
Oh shit, is this the Dream Boys?
Claim initiative.
Oh, no,
Sounds like you're living the dream over there.
He doesn't kill my fucking OB, dude. I hate that goddamn card. Yep, just a one-sided.
Are you still playing Loopy?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, gotta love one-sided board wipes. That buff your shit. Fun.
I don't know. How much do I want to... How many outs do I want to give you on this? I'm going to take it to 6. We'll go right there. He did what he had to do. Wow. Just enough outs. 4, 6. Let's start with this. Man, just every guy I throw something down, you got the right answer for it. It's great.
Huh?
Greg's just crushing the shit out of me over here.
This deck came together pretty nicely. I mean, it's mostly just every fucking blue card I could find. But
What are you playing?
I've just walked into every I could have got
Third Sister.
Could have got around some of the problems, but I walked right into the best. Oh, and you can play Super Laser Blast in there if you needed to. Give an experience token. I wish I could see past this here. Draw a card, whatever. Choose a card to do what? Oh. That's awesome. Is that the card you drew off of the choice I made?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. That's so great. Yeah, this one is dunzo.
You know what I didn't put in this deck? Is Force Throw, because I expect it to be fucking banned.
If
Really.
it gets banned, I think OB Red comes apart.
You don't have any space units in this, do you? Or except for the Redemption? And
No.
maybe Conquered Dawns?
Yep, Concord Dons are in here. So we'll do. Why didn't it? Okay. Interesting.
Oh, shit.
That is it. Here, make it faster. Not fast enough.
Game.
I'm